for this episode, I kind of feel like Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. I can't quit you, babe, but I'm going to have to put you down for a while. And the book that we're talking about this time is Absolute Wonder Woman. In my opinion, it is the best of the Absolute books. It's the only Absolute book from DC I'm still reading. And this is part 4 of 5 of Season of the Witch, which introduced Zatanna and Zatara and the Suicide Squad and a bunch of other characters. And you finally get to see Diana fighting with Zatara. And he's, on fire, but she eventually pulls the troika out, which is the lasso she's using. And she wraps him with it and goes inside. And he says, where's the fire? The fire is gone, and the demons that I see. And she says, none of that is real. But I've been on fire for the better part of a decade. I'm quite sure of that. And he ends up seeing his children, and all of a sudden, here comes Zatanna, and Zatanna says, take my hand, I'll pull you out of this, and we'll be together again. And he says, you can't be real, but you're all grown up. And she says, take my hand, please. And she's like, haven't you suffered enough? Haven't we been through enough together for you to just take my hand and get out of here? And it was at a point where Diana called it the crossroads. And so it took and wrapped around him and sent him to this other dimension where Diana could talk to him, and then Zatanna could eventually reach him, or Zatara could eventually reach him and say, take my hand, let's get out of here. You've punished yourself enough with this. And so he comes out. But then you have you have Giganta here, and she was going to squash Wonder Woman while she's in some sort of trance, but at the same time, she's told to grab somebody else. And then Zatara goes over and sees Wonder Woman laying on the ground. She appears to be unconscious and catatonic, and she tries to go inside like she did with her father and go into the crossroads, and Diana is not responding to the phone calls, so to speak. She's not hearing her voice, and she's not picking up, and she's not going to leave. She's not going to be able to leave the crossroads by herself. It was almost like a suicide mission where, I'm going to go in here and help him get out. Then Zatara reached in, pulled him out, but then who's there to pull her out? Nobody. So finally she dresses up as her mother Cersei, and Diana's mother Cersei, and goes in there, and Cersei is able to pull her out. And she says, Diana, take my hand. And again, Zatara shows that she's not the bad person that she originally came off to be. She was just put on Diana's track because of an overarching villain that's trying to do away with her. And they can't find poison, so they're going to, let's see, who did we say? Who did they say they're going to? They're sending out the Iron Maiden to capture Zatara and bring him back. And so Diana, at the end of this, is at a cliffhanger where she's about to go face this giant Iron Maiden robot. This book is so good that I hate to drop it. And I actually have dropped it on my pull list, but I've pulled the last 2 issues from other shops because it's just so good that I can't put it down. But unfortunately, I was talking in a previous video that I have picked up a massive grail, one that I've wanted for years and one that I thought was nigh unattainable. And in doing so, a lot of the number ones are going to have to go, as well as some of the books that I'm really enjoying picking up. So the channel might get a little less interesting for a minute while I get this book paid off, But at the end of the day, I think you guys are going to love this book that I picked up, and it's right up my alley. So that's the only clue that you're going to get, but it is a massive, massive grail that I've wanted my entire life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of quick run-through overview of Absolute Wonder Woman, and this was issue number 19 from DC, from Kelly Thompson as writer, Hayden Sherman as artist, and we have one more issue to go. So when issue 20 hits, that'll be me jumping off for just a little bit. Like I said, I'm feeling kind of Led Zeppelin-ish about this. I can't quit you, but I got to put you down for a while just to make some changes so that this channel can continue to grow and get better and stronger, faster, more devious, and a bunch of other things. So thanks for watching the videos, guys. Like and subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and I will catch you in my next video. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.